Hey, greetings, gratitude. It is now another bedtime story with storytelling, story time with Toy Idea of Just Toy Talking Too Much, something that I'm adding under the brand of Just Toy Talking Too Much. So I'm going to get into the bedtime story, and these stories are meant for those who are 18 and over, preferably 21 and over. I will always spit and spew my truth and be transparent and direct, and that's what makes a story a story. So hopefully maybe some of the stories will help you with things not to do or what you can do to make some things better. My stories will be in the entertainment industry, family, my shenanigans, drama, issues, me moving to Atlanta, just so many crazy things. My experiences growing up into womanhood. So sit back, enjoy, and lie in bed and get ready for your bedtime story, which is going to be called The Heroin, Addicts. So first, let me say this. And moving from the West Coast over to the East Coast, or Southeast, Atlanta, Georgia, the men and the women, like the state's much bigger. And I'm from Southern California, actually Gardena, California, which is a suburb of LA County, more close to the beach area, because we live like 15 minutes from the water, like just driving down El Segundo or Rosecrans or Redondo Beach or Manhattan Beach. Like, we were just there in a matter of minutes. So when I get to Atlanta, it's this, again, I've stated before, you'll hear me stating anything dealing with Atlanta, the men are extremely hungry. And I'm speaking about the men because I'm a heterosexual woman and I'm attracted to men. And I did not get this type of in Cali because there's so many, and the men are not so pressed and so hungry and so thirsty as they are, in my opinion, with those that I've met. So I don't want to categorize all the men with those that I've met here in Atlanta since I've been here. So you would think that I was Janet Jackson, Halle Berry. Now, I don't think that I'm not an unattractive woman or a person or a female or whatever. I do believe, but I don't believe that to that echelon. You know, you get your ego, your vanity, especially when I'm all dolled up or, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, the whole, like, that's a celebrity Hollywood red carpet treatment was something that I wasn't expecting. So, of course, I'm here for a while. I started meeting various people, and because of my energy, my vibe, how I dress, and I'm very outgoing and charismatic, and I don't have an issue with stepping to people and speaking with them, whether it's children, men, or women. It's, you know, it's not a big deal to make conversation. That's how you learn things. You've got to talk to people and introduce yourself and what have you. So I attracted a lot of guys that were from the East Coast, from New York. And one of the brothers that I met here, I don't believe I recall the borough. I believe he was from Harlem. Yeah, he was from Harlem. I love East Coast brothers. I love the accent. They treat me, they have so much respect for me. It's just unbelievable. Like, I just like their whole energy, you know, the ones that I've met. I can't say all, but the ones that I've come into contact with have treated me very well. So, very courteous, very respectful, just, you know, knowledgeable, wonderful, hustlers, professional, just wonderful experiences with East Coast men. Those are from New York and 5 boroughs. So, I met this guy, and when he approached me, or when he asked me for my number and we started talking on the phone, he gave me the impression that he was single and living here in Atlanta, and he was looking to be in a relationship. Well, you know, or date someone seriously. I was still new. I wasn't looking to be in any relationship. I didn't want to be tied down with anyone, kicking it with anyone. I just wanted to date, hang out, and just enjoy Atlanta. Nobody knew me here. And, you know, that gives you like the key to the city to act up, act out, and do you, whatever you want to be, that thought, or if you know, whatever it is that you want to do, no one has anything to say about you, you know. So I wanted to experience all of Atlanta. It was just still too new to be in a relationship with anybody. So as I'm talking to this guy, he works a lot of hours. He has a great job. He makes great pay. He's a blue-collar worker. I recall that, and he made great pay. So in getting to know him, one of the conversations that he and I had was that he was an ex-heroin addict. I never met an ex-heroin addict. Ever. So I'm looking at the phone and I'm like, ex-heroin addict. So now I'm curious. And I go into my inquisition of asking about the drug, how the drug feels. And I'm a writer, still at this. I'm a writer, but I haven't gotten to the full echelon of just toying with expressions as of yet. So I'm extremely inquisitive. I am a photojournalist, writer, author, etc., philosopher. So I love to hear other people's stories. And he told me that he was hooked and he was on a path that he knew that was going to either lead him to death or he was going to be dead. The things, like, he said he wasn't a drug dealer, but he just did things that he shouldn't have done, mostly like credit cards and stuff like that. And I've met people who were into fraud or that kind of thing, but never really like hung out. I met people that were doing that, but I just didn't want to be a part of that. Just not my thing. I mess with credit cards and checks and things like that, and people who were into all that because they come looking for you, they ask me questions, I don't know nothing, and I don't want to be a part of it. So anyways, he was saying that he had to have a change and he needed to change, and it was like the time that he realized he had an issue and he needed to leave New York was when he was driving down what they call the expressway, what we call in Cali the freeway, and what they call here in Atlanta the highway, and he was high. And that he was nodding so bad, he was leaning all the way to the left, driving. But he didn't get in an accident. Like, how do you do that? Like, I've seen a lot of documentation, a lot of documentaries. I've watched some shows, and I've seen the destruction of what heroin did to the community, especially the affluent community of Sugar Hill, which is on the East Coast in New York, and it was an upper echelon, bougie type group or portion of the city that they had in Harlem for African American people that were doing very well, and they called it Sugar Hill. So if you lived on Sugar Hill, like you were the shiz little bam diggity. And I've seen the effects of some documentation, documentaries, and shows and things that I've seen in regards to how it was in Chicago and Detroit, and it just blew me back how people can shoot and they can nod and like literally bend backwards and like have no spine, like they're just 100%, their liberalization is just off the chain. So when he was speaking to me in regards to the whole nodding and the driving and how often he was shooting up, I was just surprised. And he was telling me and explaining to me the euphoria of the high, and I was simply amazed. He's like, you're floating, you're up, but you're really down, the depressing of it, and it just blew me back because medicinal to me should be enough for anyone. If you want to hit medicinal and you're all about medicinal, like I'm with that. But the whole wrapping something around your arm and really recalling the movie Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes and Clarence Thomas and him wrapping his arm and shooting a needle to get high. and then the needle has you not off, and you get a new knot, and get these sores. You keep going in the same vein, but it is that deep. You kill your veins, just crazy. So he came here, and again, he presented to me like he was single, and he just wanted, you know, the company of a woman to date, to hang out, that kind of thing. Which I knew better than that. I assumed, you know, no man is just gonna to me, in my opinion, just really want to just hang out. But you know, hey, it is what it is. So as we're talking, I'm starting to get lightly confused because now all of a sudden he's married. Dig that. So he's telling me that he's coming out of a relationship. He's coming out of being married. He had to start all over again. Now he's proposing it or preparing it or giving it to me as if he doesn't want to be in a relationship, but he wants company. So basically what he's saying is he wants sexual company, and that's that. And placing himself in a situation where I can give $1 or $2 to you, I can give you cons, but I really can't help you. So basically paying me to sleep with him, he can pay a bill or two or do something. Needless to say, we may have had another conversation after that, and I totally was like, well, this is before block. You know, you can block someone on your phone. So with that being said, I ended that, and I put do not answer in some sort of way, because I had so many do not answers on my phone at that time. So that I wouldn't answer the text messages, look at the text messages, or answer the phone. And I was over it. The second heroin addict, can you believe I met 2 heroin addicts in Atlanta? This one was from here, and he was much older than me, so he would definitely be a trick, a sugar daddy. Like, he's really in that echelon of, you can't even say that you're not a trick. You can't even, because if you want to kick it with a certain type of woman, you're going to have to pay. And this is what this man was willing to do. And I was willing to take the coin, get the bag, secure the bag, get the paper, get the loot, get the treat. That's what it was. He was probably I moved out here when I was 39 years old. So he was probably like, I think at that time in his late 50s, not far from 60, if not 60. And he didn't look anything like 60. I was actually in Kinney's Alley in Atlanta, Georgia, near the underground 5 Points, which is now closed for restoration, regentrification, to be honest with you. And Kinney's Alley was actually cracking with all these restaurants and pubs and clubs. You go drink, eat, kind of, listen to music, live music, that kind of thing. So I was over there, and I was taking myself out to lunch. So I met this gentleman, and he asked, as I was down there, he was like, can I take you to lunch? Just walked up to me and asked me, can you take me to lunch? So I go, sure. And, it's harmless, and we were in public, so why not? Let's go to lunch. So we go to lunch, and we go to this Irish pub. I forget the name of it. I actually have the menu from it, and now it's closed. So it's kind of like I have an artifact and tweak and antique of something that's no longer here that was once in Atlanta. And I collect menus, and I've been doing it since my daughters were 7 and 8, and they're now 31 and 33. So anyways, we have lunch and we talk, and he's spewing and spilling all these wonderful things about his life. He's from, I believe he told me he was from Michigan, near Detroit, something like that. But he's been out here like forever. And after we eat, he says, do you want to go shopping? Yeah. We go walk around in the underground. It's big time. Underground have all these stores, these shops, gift shops, things of that nature. So I was like, sure. Let's go. So we go, and actually, he got me a fedora. I still have it. It's a houndstooth fedora with a feather. I tried to get it so that I could show you guys before when I was doing this story, but maybe another time. And I still have the hat. And this is like 2006 or 2006 where I met this man. So he bought some other stuff and he asked me that I need money, and he gave me like maybe like $100 and something. And so I was like, what are you looking for? What is it that you want? Are you looking for someone to sleep with? Are you looking for a sex partner? And he says, I just want a companionship. I just want companionship. I said, does that involve us, sleeping with each other? Because I need to know, henceforth, you're buying all this, you're giving money, and I don't know why, what it is about me that you want to give me money. And, I mean, it wasn't like it was a whole lot of money, but it was $100. And then he fed me and took me shopping. So, and it wasn't like I got a lot of stuff, but still, at the beginning of the day, like, what is it that you want? When the money came. So, he goes, nothing. Well, as I get to know him and talk to him, I soon find out he was a retired postman. And when he was a postman here in Atlanta, he was on heroin. And he said when he was, delivering mail, that he would go get high and have everyone's mail. And there were a couple people that knew that he was a heroin addict, and they would come get him and pull him where he would go get high in certain alleys and hide certain buildings, and they never reported him, and they would tell him, come on, get up and finish your route. And he said he would be high, nodding, driving high, nodding, and walking, delivering mail. And he said he had did this for at least about a good 4 or 5 years. So he then, too, explained his high and what it felt like and the addiction and everything. And I was amazed. Now, not only did I stopped talking to him because he used to do heroin, but here it is. This is a 60, I believe he was like in 60. Again, he didn't look 60. And you're renting a room from someone and coming from some form of transitional of living with someone, some relationship, and now you're a boarder of some sort and looking to get your own place. And I'm like, at 60 years old and you don't have your shiz noodle together, I don't think this is what you want. And I didn't come out here with a car. And so, needless to say, heroin addicts, regardless if they were ex-heroin addicts, but the wanting to be the paid mistress to the I'm a roommate at 60. So I moved on. That's it. That is the end of my bedtime story of the hero heroin ex-addicts. They kind of saved the system a little bit. Not really saved. No, I can't say saved. I'll just say it was, they saved me in the aspect of being careful and my antenna up and not just latching and attaching to a man quickly just because, he could rub off money because that's, throw off money or paid bills or what have you. I just had too much pride for that. I was just not that chick, still not that chick. Anyways, you can be found at www.justtoytalk2bunch.com. We'll talk, we'll talk with you, we'll talk with your friends. The subscribe box will appear on the screen. Go ahead, put your email Addie in there. You'll be updated, not inundated with vlogs, write-ups, articles, interviews, and all the new wonderful things that are going to be happening under the umbrella of Just Toy Talking Too Much on my channel, Toy High. I can be reached on Instagram, Just Toy Talking Too Much, and also at Miss Toy High, and Facebook, Just Toy Written Expressions. This bedtime series is brought to you by Gangsta Glam and 7 High Productions and NP Entertainment. And they can be found Malicious Pleasure Entertainment can be found at www.maliciouspleasureentertainment.com. And they are PR management, marketing, promotion, social media marketing, build websites. And they can be found on Twitter and Facebook, as well as Gangsta Glam and Online Women's Boutique. It's been fabulous.